Now with a play clock at 4 here in this first quarter.
Go ahead. All right, fellas, listen up.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Throw caught by A-Chain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll take it inside the 25.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go with Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders on the Dolphin field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
Playing for his Giants career, Jones' best season as a starter didn't come with huge numbers as a passer. He was just the guy his team needed him to be, someone who could threaten the defense throwing it, and especially as a runner.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Here we go, hey.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
A run between the tackles with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Detroit Johnson.
Throwing, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Darren Waller from 10 yards out. And the Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Go north salad. Go north salad.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Timberland. South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Apple. Great. Other side.
Now Jones. To Barkley on the check down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Half 18. North salad.
Now a give to Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Dom Capers. Triple right, Pacino. Rita.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Detroit, ladybug. Detroit Johnson. Up go.
Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on third down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Hill on the return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tua on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Second and 5.
Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Gold cutter, gold cutter, gold cutter, gold.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a short gain here down to the 22. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
South
third
salad,
and
South
3.
salad, South salad, South salad. Apple, 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 apple. Great, 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 great. Other side, other side.
Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Gano's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want... But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. Tua now on first down. To the sideline and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
completion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon.
Due to time constraints, we move forward in today's broadcast
just a
to the
field goal
beginning of the third
separating
quarter.
these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Dom Capers.
In motion right, Campbell.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Rita.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Ladybug.
Jones on 1st and 10. He's got Slayton on the slam. A gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
Detroit Johnson.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
Gold, North Copper. Timberland.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
South salad. Apple.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Campbell making the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
shift to cruise.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Timberland.
Breida. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win. Nothing
separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 on a Giants touchdown. Now, the offense, they've really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. Tua. Will get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick-6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Other side, other side.
Jones now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
On second down, here's Barkley. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 78 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Timberland.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Now a 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Now Jones going to change it up here. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, it's Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Here we go, hey.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. A first down carry for Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Rita.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. the Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Detroit Johnson. Timberland.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Detroit.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they'll get this down to the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. Saquon Barkley running right. Oh, a heck of a move. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Running left, it's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 13. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Here we go.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll work down inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run again with Breida. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Hey, jump right, Pacino.
Breida, they'll go up the middle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session. And that's caught inside the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A 41-yard gain. First down, Miami.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
At the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Watch it, Oscar. TX.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Miami...
Jason Sanders to kick off Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
South salad, South salad, South salad, apple, apple, apple. Great, 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 great. Other side, other side.
Throwing Jones. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A handoff to Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. In motion, Slayton.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Bama, Bama, Bama. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
Now Jones. Flushed out right, and he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question a fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
47-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going in motion left, that's Campbell. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just, you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, here we go.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. In motion, the tight end. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. In motion, Slayton. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, here's Breida. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can run to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Go, River!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Barkley shrugs him off, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Here's a give to Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A run between the tackles with Breida. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Rita. Great. Detroit.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Now, Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And the first possession isn't until the second quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, one possession, one drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He'll take it past the 40 to the 40. Second down.
He was brought down by Gtowncapp. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Tua going to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left and right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go with Mostert. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
In motion, Hill. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, here comes Mostert. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Sanders is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And the Giants ready to come out now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. but sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
In motion right, Campbell. To throw again on second down. Jones. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Hey, why shit, Mac? Outside.
In motion, Slayton. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Triple right, Pacino. Rita.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He connects with Hyatt. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Detroit.
Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Detroit Johnson. Timberland.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They hand it off to Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Tua, the final shot before half. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the... Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. With it is Jackson. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Bulldozes past him. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 10. Jones looking to change the play. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Third down and 13. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Hyatt goes in motion left.
Timberland. Cockroach.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. That's complete left side to Shepard. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Go north south. Bama, Bama, Bama.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go Gunner, go Gunner, go Gunner.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Rita. Great. Detroit. Ladybug. Detroit Johnson. Timberland. Up.
On second and 10, Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Apple. Great. Other side. Timberland.
Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. Touchdown, Giants! Matt Breida from 6 yards away. And the Giants have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time, a 9-play drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion, Hill. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
All right, come on.
Here's Mostert. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not the, he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
This is Mostert. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Wilson going to try the right side. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now Jones and the Giants trailing 17-10, a little under a minute 50 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Top road.
To throw is Jones. He's got his man. It's Hyatt. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Now Jones. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Rita.
Jones. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. Here's Jones. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And out come the Dolphins now. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Charles, in these lower-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with the victory.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, where we'll see two teams who got their starts way back in 1966. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons, and it's coming up next.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Atlanta. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
The Falcons got their feet wet with Ridder during a 4-game audition last season, and he did end their year with a pair of wins. Optimism reigns that he is their quarterback of the future.
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Second and 6.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
Red, yellow.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go, set. Black Ultra. Check white. Opposite. Green. Smith red.
Robinson up the middle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Here we go. Blue check. Check pink. Set cut.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Black. Green jack.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Okay.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Set hut. 10 cycles. Hey, red. 6 mega black shot. Smash red. Edo blue. Spike white. Blue striker. Set.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ridder. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 55 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown opinion on to kick this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Injuries overshadowed a great season from Tua last season. He led a Miami passing game that was one of the best in the league, and even more importantly, took them to the postseason for the first time in 6 years. That jump they were looking for from him, it absolutely occurred.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
On 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Come on, 2.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So that time, they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On the set. Switch, yellow. Black swap. Check white. Set.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set. Fury, yellow. Steel, black. Claws red. Ready?
Ritter will set up to throw it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Hey, blue.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. This offense converting once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down.
Ready?
They're going for this. Here's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. (7-7), our score after one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Robinson. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now a 2nd and 6.
Black shot.
In motion, Hollins. Ritter back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
10. Smash, red. Edo blue. Spike, white. Blue striker. Fury, yellow. Steel, black.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This is Miller, complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Dog red. Drill green. Red, cycle. Red, yellow.
Ritter now. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
On the double.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Black Ultra. Set.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Slide through. Green jack. Ready.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Once again, it's Mostert. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
6, Mega, trouble, 38, black shot, striker, 3, blue.
And London, the motion man right.
Ready.
On 1st down, Ritter. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Ritter with it after the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
22 middle. Opposite. Green. Spike 60. Go red.
In motion goes the tight end.
Red. Ready.
Ritter. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, blue. Blue, black. White, white. Blue, stripe. Cut, cut.
Ritter to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Drill green. Hey.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
This 2nd and 4.
Sharp, 17. Red, Cyphers. Hut.
Back to throw, Ritter. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Check. Check, pitch.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Robinson with another carry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Buying time to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Set, ready. Yellow.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Slide through. Green jack. Stick. Mega. Black shot. Set.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Hey, blue. Smack, red. Eat blue. White, white. Blue striker. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Ready.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. And quickly, they get to the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Ritter from the gun on third down. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. In motion, Hollins. Going for it on fourth down. It's Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
10 cycles.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
White, blue striker, yellow. Cut.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
In motion, Hollins.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still third down.
They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Black, ultra.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This for a fourth quarter lead. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Mostert. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Again, it's Mostert. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2 now, 3rd and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beep is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Set.
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Ready.
Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people at the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
6, 11. Black shot. Ready.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down quickly right at the 46. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
On the ball. On the ball.
Ritter completes this quickly. The 20. 5. Touchdown. Mac Hollins, 46 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Yellow. Line. Hey, check Vegas. Ready.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing Tua. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Here comes 2nd down. Tua. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Tua. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Tua going to try and go quickly here. On 2nd down, Mostert. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
This is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Tua to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Hey, red. White, white, switch, yellow. Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Yellow, zoom. Check view. Black swap. Tag.
On the counter, this is Robinson. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Hill to return it. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long. and we are underway in Buffalo. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins take the field with Gtowncapp, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Run coverage excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus? Tackling the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd down and 6 to go. Tua sets up to pass it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And if they're throwing on 3rd down, it's a good bet. They're going to look his way. He's the most reliable of their receivers. And he comes through there with a nice grab for the first down.
A run with Mostert up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
He's brought down by Micah Hyde. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Second down and 6 now. Once again, it's Mostert. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now 2nd and 9. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Middle. Alert! Monday.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
Diggs going in motion right. Allen finds Hines again for the completion. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now it's Hines. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the 2nd quarter.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. In motion left is Davis. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Back to the ground, Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Man in motion is Sherfield.
Delay of game, offense.
This is unbelievable.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Stay tight, tight, tight.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still 3rd down.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Snap comes in 1, and it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 26 yards. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
This is Mostert trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long, and hope someone would come free.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Little short pass here to Hill. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, hold. Stop. Hey, tight. 5 wide. What's that?
From midfield, here's Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Allen going to change this at the line. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's get some going.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Middle. Look out.
They'll run for it with Hines, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tua now on 1st down. They're going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders on the Dolphin field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that flag accepted. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Regular. Middle. 56.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Half 85.
Allen looks to throw on second down. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion is Sherfield.
Alert! Alert!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Now, this is not a common sight where he runs to the open field and doesn't get away. This time, brought down for a big sack. As we said, normally, he gets outside the pocket and runs for nice yardage. Here, the exact opposite. They get him down for a double-digit loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, that is incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Wilson going to try the right side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go. Watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Play action. Now it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Von Miller still rushing the passer at an elite level, well into his 30s. Only 11 games last year, already in the top 20 all-time in sacks, and could make a run at the top 10 this season with more plays like that.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. Shoves him aside. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Getting the ball is Cook, running left. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Cook. Down to the 25. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion left is Davis. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. We're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And that takes us from second to third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They run it again with Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul not only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Miami set to take over.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or too short here with third down coming up. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was,